quick whiz through the materials before I start. We've got the large on Ranson hake, number 3 rigger there. These are my watercolours I use. Cotman watercolour tubes, just squeezed out and allowed to dry. We've got ultramarine, lemon yellow, Payne's grey, alizarin crimson, raw sienna, burnt umber, and some light red. We've got a couple of friends and a water jar here, just clean water with a nice lip on it, which I use to take a lot of the excess water off. The rest I take off on that tea towel. Well, there's that one there, there's the one up here that's drying, which is the one I'm going to use. 15 by 11 Fabriano Watercolour Paper. So we're off again. This is clear water on the Fabriano paper. Just giving it a nice lubrication before I put the first bit of colour on, which is going to be raw sienna and a bit of alizarin crimson. Something like that. Clean the brush, take the excess off, and then I'm going to go a bit of ultramarine, Payne's grey, more ultramarine and Payne's grey. Right down to the bottom. A bit more in there. So I'm getting a little bit stronger. And then what I'm going to do, where the hills are going to be up here, I just want to lighten it a little bit, so I'll pretend there's a few clouds there, just so the profile of the hills will stand out better. So I want that more sort of round, scrunched up like now, just try and get more, make it a bit more cloudy. And just a few clouds on this side as well, I think. And then using the same colours, pop in the most distant bit of land. So it's still damp, it's sort of softening off, no real hard edges, although maybe I'll prefer some hard edges on this one, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm just going to give that a quick dry, so fingers in your ears. See how much stronger this comes off now, see the difference. So it looks as if you've got the distant land, then there's another layer there getting closer towards us. And this bit's slightly closer on the left, so I'm just going to put a bit of raw sienna in it, change the colour slightly. And I want it to go a bit higher, just so it sort of frames it better. Off there, like that. And then there is, looks like a little house there. So I'm just going to get the, use this one, I think, just this little flat brush here. And I'm just going to take the sky colour. So it's not properly dry there. In fact, I should dry this really, but I can't even. Just pop in the roof on first, and let's put a bit more rose up the sides in. A little for that. And then what I'm going to do is have a bit of grass and just sort of paint up to it. Just paint around it. A bit more lemon yellow. A little bit on this side as well. We're going to a little building. So again, this one's a bit bigger. I'm going to use a bigger brush this time, the 3/4 inch flat. And again, just taking those sky colours. Just very simply. This one's going to be something like that. Again, a bit dry. So I just pop it in the water just to loosen it up a bit. Stick a bit of, just going to fill that bit in as well. Just darken it a bit. It's just a bit strong that was, so that'll do. Just going to clean the brush, getting a little bit muddy. So just clean this green up slightly. Again, I'm just painting around the house. And it's just sort of hit and miss with this land over far away. It's coming down something like that. The ultramarine just to change the blue slightly. Right. Now next thing I'm going to do is like a little bridge. I'm going to go into some darker colour. I haven't bothered cleaning it. Burnt umber, ultramarine. Enough water to hold all the hairs together so they're not fraying all over the place, which just get a bit irritating at times, unless you're after that sort of effect. Now it's bridge is sort of giving something. Just put in the outline first, so I can see what I'm working with. The other side of the river. And that's the sort of shadow underneath the darker area. Just get that a bit dark. Cheated a bit there. I just went straight to the Payne's grey, which I don't normally do that. I'm going to take the card and just sort of try and define that bridge a bit better. So if we just sort of pop in those bricks around the archway. And sort of a few more bricks across the top of the bridge. So we come down. Something like that. It's just a very simple bridge. There's a bit of spare land beyond there, so I'm just going to fill that in. And then I think that goes underneath the bridge as well. continue the path. That path off the bridge, sort of. So they sort of step over the bridge, and then that sort of just sweeps around, something like that. And then this grass continues around there like that. Something like that. Ultramarine. So just trying to change just vary it as much as I can. Try and keep it interesting. And then this water area, just do a quick sweep. I'm just going to take the sky colours. Just about see the water on that side, and then it just sweeps through, something like that. And on the bank, the far bank, just get some dark, like a muddy or something on there. And then we've also got the sort of shadow of the bridge, or reflection rather. Then a quick dry, paint's going everywhere. My not as defined as it was. Did it a bit too strong there. And then in the foregrounds, like tufts of grass and stuff. Few flicks. You can use the rigger as well, I think. A few grasses in the foreground. Just using the rigger into your sort of grassy colours. A few little flicks in there. Break that up a little bit with a few little rocks. And there's also pop a little tree over there. So we've got like a fairly dry brush going into the yellow and the Payne's grey. Where should we put it? Something like that. I'm just going to stick another one next to it. Something else as well. Using the nails just to create a few little trunks and twigs and stuff. growing over there by the other house on the other side of the river. Growing down there as well. I think I'll leave it at that. I'm just going to pop my name on it. I'm going to draw a bit. So let's have a closer look at it, see what it looks like with the mains on. This is what it looks with the mains on. So starting with the sky, I've put it in dark. Got a nice little glow here with the sort of raw sienna, alizarin crimson, but where I put it in sort of darker on the sides, and you can see how I deliberately took the clouds off with the tissue so the profile of the distant hills and mountains would stand out better. And then if you recall, once I dried it, put it on again, you can see how much stronger it goes on. It helps create depth. Another layer here, this one in front of the distant land. Again, you can see lightening the sky there, the profile of the hills stand out a lot better. Very simple little cottage cabin thing, put in using the flat brush, and then using a sort of dry hake, bit of lemon yellow, Payne's grey, doing the trees, just using the corner of the brush, and then a bit of fingernail just to suggest the trunks and the branches up there. So our foreground path leads us into the bridge, put in very simply. Just use the card here just to scrape in the archway, stones, a few across the top, and then remembering the sort of darker shadowy area underneath the bridge, just to help create that sort of three-dimensional effect. Try to vary the foreground as much as possible to keep it interesting. A few more scrapes with the card here with the rocks. Well, thanks for watching, I hope you liked it. Keep practicing. Any questions please ask, and I'll see you again soon.